Hey y'all, we're back in Eco, but it's not just any Eco. I got the European edition, more complete version of the game, with apparently changes to combat and maybe some other things too that I've been informed of and would like to experience as they happen. So let's just jump in here. This is how you know it is, because we can choose 50 versus 60 hertz displays. This is how you know it's the European version. But one thing that I did know about this before I was told, something that I found out, is that it actually renders at a higher resolution, I think. At least the US version of Eco supposedly renders at like 240p, which is pretty uncommon on the PlayStation 2. I don't know if they increased the render quality here. It looks like maybe they did. So it might still be 240p. I thought that was an interesting little tidbit. Supposedly this actually runs at a higher frame rate, but somebody on Reddit said that, so I'm a little skeptic of it. Anyway, we don't have to watch the whole intro again. I'm going to jump into it and get back to where I was at the end of last stream. And that'll be the end of tonight's stream. However long it takes to get back to the end of that stream. And you know, it feels a little unfair that the game gets this... We swap out the game and get a big update. But, I'm still the same. I didn't get an update. So, let's fix that. Let's make a little change here. That's right. I'm 3D now. Coming at you through the third dimensions. All 3 dimensions now. So this is very much a prototype. This is very much a prototype, and it is a little bit misaligned right now. It's uncanny. I mean, so this is, you can tell, if I'm looking straight this way, you can tell that I'm looking at chat. So, because I've got a separate monitor for the game. So here I'm actually looking at the game, and, you know, you notice that my position, I'm looking to the side, I'm actually looking at the game. But yeah, thank you, Mako, for your vote of confidence. I wish I could get the shading to work a little better, because the nostrils should be darker. I think they're actually, like, respecting the light. Oh, hey, Crooked Mantis. Do you think the Eco's resolution is 480i? You can't find for which version. I was reading somewhere, because I know 480i is more common on PS2, so maybe that's the European one. Maybe it actually is 480i. At any rate, I don't know how long I'll be able to keep... This is also sort of a stress test for this, because I'm using VC Face through Lutris to get the model working. So thank you, and thank you for... I'm glad you like the model, Mantis. And my computer right now is running hot. It's running pretty hot, which is maybe my fault for not having better, like, airflow through it. Like, my CPU temperature is around 80, so 80 Celsius. So I don't know. We'll see if I can make it work, or if I can find a different software, then I may have to do that. But we're gonna try running it tonight, and if my computer doesn't melt, then that'll be a good sign. Because one thing I will try to do tomorrow is that I think I'll run, I'll swap the fan directions, because I have this old case, this tiny old case. And I could orient the fans differently so that there's more air going out, which maybe is what needs to be done. Can't run on the GPU. You know, I thought it would run on the GPU, because VC Face is Unity-based, but my GPU temperature is low and the CPU is high. That's all I can tell. I'm also running OpenC Face in the terminal to do the face tracking, but that one doesn't consume the resources. It's just this, and maybe it's because of wine. But I don't know. I would think that it would be using the GPU. I don't know. Is anybody familiar with VC Face under normal conditions? Maybe there's some changes I can make here. We can discover together. Because I know there's there was a what's it called? VPupper? I think is the one that it was like coded in Godot for and it has a Linux distribution. But like development is stopped on it, so yeah, I guess it needs both. I have a feeling that the CPU load on the face is on the face tracking part. And maybe, oh, sorry, Eco. I didn't think that was so big of a ball. I guess that the face tracking into VC Face is eating up a lot of CPU power, and the GPU is just being used to render. So, you know, a more optimized program maybe could use the GPU to do the face tracking calculations more, but I have a feeling that's just not what's going on. So, I can't tell if this is running at a different frame rate game. It's kind of hard to tell. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's still 30. Because one of the patches that I saw people posting about... Oh, wait. Is this the room where I need to go on the other side? One of the patches that I remember people... Eco always runs at 30? Yeah. That's what I was thinking, because one of the patches I heard about for the game is a 60 FPS patch. But that was specifically for the North American version. I imagine Colossus also runs at 30. It's just an easy bet with the PlayStation 2. Especially when you want to have these big areas. And detailed effects like they do in the Team Eco games. Like, look at the lighting. It gets all, like, shadowy and dark, and then we get close to this, and it gets lighter. It's subtle, but it's affecting Eco himself, where he gets darker when you go away from the light. Yeah. Oh, and as animator? Yeah, as animator it works better for Rueda, yeah. Because I wonder, I guess this is before... This is early, like the PlayStation couldn't interpolate for you, so like the animations are baked in per frame. I feel like Monster Hunter does that as well, to quote a PS2 game that I've dug into a little bit. Granted, using tools of much more talented people than I am. Well, they hand animated for this, yeah. Well, that's what I mean, though, is like, in modern, or I mean, that's separate from what I mean, I guess. Because in modern animation, you could, you register keyframes, and then, oh yeah, what options do we have? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna keep the defaults. It makes me wonder, because one thing I remember people complaining about Shadow of the Colossus is that triangle for a jump button was weird. People didn't like that. And so I was like, wait a minute, could you change the button configuration in Shadow of the Colossus too, and people just didn't press the start button? But I have a feeling maybe you can't. Might just be an eco thing. Although I bet people complained about triangle as a jump button for this too. I don't know, I kind of like it. Was Ueda involved? Who was the guy who... who was the guy who designed the PlayStation controller? Because I remember they talked about, there's some interview where they... Eco, I can't... Why aren't you going up? I want to climb up. Okay, I guess we're triangle. I remember there's some description of, like, how each of the face buttons, the iconography is unmistakable. It could only mean these things. And then it obviously hasn't meant any of those things. It's all different. Oh wait, did I skip the dream? Weird. I thought I misremembered that we actually... I guess that was all part of the cutscene, the dream part. Whoops. I forgot about the fall. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. I misremembered that us walking... Oh, nice. I cushioned the fall by bouncing off of the chain. You don't notice the hold ability is different. In the US version, the only option you had was to hit R once and it automatically gripped Yorda. In this one, you have to hold R1. Type B returns as the US version. Oh, thanks for cueing me into that. I prefer holding it, honestly, because my instinct was to hold the R1 button. Kind of like the way that you hold ledges in Shadow and you hold on to, like, the Colossus fur in Colossus. So I was surprised when just pressing the button was enough, but I like that. I like press and hold and release. Okay, cool. Here we go. Speedrun strats. Is it? For... oh, the way I bounced, yeah. I wonder if, which type they prefer for speedrun. Probably press versus hold. Because I imagine with pressing the button, you can like just tap and kind of be quick about it. Oh no! Grab the stick! Oh, the flame went out. Oh, what? It's scared. It's afraid! You don't think if you ever seen a speedrunner edit that option? Yeah, they must go for the default then. Oh yeah, Yorda's design is a little different, isn't it? Her shawl has like a more clear neckline, I think. Kind of try and... I heard some mention that supposedly her design changed a little bit. It's very subtle, though, if that is the case. She got a haircut. Oh, did she? How'd you do that? Yeah, I feel like another change is that you have to actually press triangle to go up. I was able to use the analog stick to like climb up on ledges, but he won't do that now. And I think that's a fair change because the direction you have to push to go up was always a little wonky. Oh, the back end of her hair had more flap to it in the US version. Oh, they removed the hair physics. Dang. We found one mark against it. I like the hair physics. I mean, there is some still. It's still there. You can see her bangs in the wind a little bit. Yeah. The save text looks a little big, but maybe it's just that. Oh, it's just smaller. Yeah. Because I can still see it. I can still see it going on. I'm checking all my stats. Because I have a temperature sensor, temperature monitor. I have a temperature monitor for my system and resource uses, like CPU usage. And I just keep checking that to make sure nothing's wrong. Whoa! Okay, and this is a cutscene because they don't want you to be able to let her go, I think. Yes. Okay, here we go. I wonder, though, I did notice when I was looking up other versions, there's like a Japanese 1.02 version, I think? If I remember correctly? Which makes me wonder if there are more changes to later versions. Like there's like an even more different version than this one. But maybe not. Oops. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah, wow, they take way fewer hits. Is that all of them? Oh yeah, it's just Boyd's now. You never heard anything about it? It might just be that it's not a significant change. I should check again. I forgot about this music stinger. Or is that different? You see it on redump? I'm curious. I'm curious to know what the differences are. TCRF didn't mention anything. The cutting room floor. It's the same? Yeah. I imagine there's maybe just some bug fixes or some, like, revision to the credits. Something, like, kind of minor. Oh, you know what this gives? I didn't think about it before. This kind of gives me, like, Peter Pan and Wendy vibes. You know what I mean? Yorda has kind of like a Wendy look, like she's in her, like, sleeping gown. Oh, there's a 40-minute video going over environment changes. Wow. I remember you mentioned there was some, like, early development footage, but I didn't know somebody had, like, made a detailed breakdown. That's cool. Oh yeah, how do we... Okay, I go around and I open this door, I remember. I do love this kind of environmental... this kind of, traversal. Climbing and hanging down from stuff and, like, dedicated buttons for that stuff. It reminds me a lot of, the original Prince of Persia games, like the Amiga and Apple II ones, you know, where they the switch for this door is so far away. Oh, I think that's it. I'd love to stream those sometime. They have their own, they have like cultural baggage because it's like, you know, save the princess from the evil vizier, but they're otherwise pretty decent. Okay, this time I'm gonna move, I'm gonna drop the box. Oh, never mind. I thought the monsters would show up after she came down here, but no, it's clearly before. Yeah, but I like that the monsters don't take so many hits, because it's a balancing act. You don't want to make combat too fun and, like, desirable to do, because it's, like, clearly not the intention of the game. But you also don't want to make it so tedious that people won't engage with it properly. Ah. Oh, sneaky. Is that a new thing they can do? Oh, he slipped off the ledge. Haha. Oh. Oh, almost took a swing at me. It's okay. I got you. They duck on occasion before the fights where they fled. Yeah, where they would fly. Oh, yeah, where they would fly away and stuff. Yeah. I get you. Interesting thing that occurred to me is that we're not going to end up seeing a lot. I don't know how many environment changes we're going to see because, or the ones that we do see are only going to be tonight, and then the rest of the game is just going to be new, period. And I won't recognize any changes that have been made. Nice. Did you see that jump, Yorda? Look at that jump. I did such a good jump, Yorda. Actually, I realized I'm much more aware of my posture and everything now that I have, like, a 3D model, like an actual VTuber model. So I realized that I end up not turning my head to look at chat very much. But I have to do it, like, manually. It takes me away from the microphone. I guess that's why I do it. Hello. Oh, oops. I'm, like, leaving her behind for a second. I'm so absorbed with what I'm doing. Sorry, Yorda. I gotta duck walk up the stairs. Oh, we're just like Link. Press X to crouch and do a duck walk. Or press the down button and left or right to do a duck walk. Isn't that cool? I forget what he says. I guess my CDI Link is a little bit like my Sonic the Hedgehog impression now that I think of it. Whoa, way too slow. No, you're too slow. It's way past cool. Stay with me, Orda. Oh, this guy's fluent. I don't remember him doing that, but maybe he did. It's so sneaky. Ha 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 ha. Got him. Sorry, Yorda, I'm gonna make you, like, fall to the ground. Aw, Eco's too honorable. He can't strike an enemy when they're down. Oh, I got him. That was something I noted that was kind of bugging me a little bit before, is that, like, the enemy's on the ground and we don't get to hit it. But that's fine. It's a decision. Oh. Ow! No, the Minotaur. They can't fly very high, can they? Hey. It's funny, the way that they're like dodging and running away makes me have to be much more aggressive. Not sure how I feel about that. Because I thought kind of the vibe I was getting before was like fight only when you absolutely have to, and otherwise you should run. Kind of like what we were suggesting before with the like castle in the sky inspiration, Laputa. Here, I'll move out of the way so you can climb down. And I'll go get the tram. It's down here somewhere. There it is. It's a little further than I remember. What? Oh. Go! Oh, it feels very heroic, doesn't it? This tunic floating in the wind. No, not that way. No, Yorda, you're going the wrong way. I have to wait for her to be done. Okay, there we go. I guess she can't turn around on the ladder. That's interesting. That might be a problem later. What? No, don't go up there. Wait, is she trying to get on the other side? She never 100% got ladders in any version, to be honest. Sure. I should, like, stand here, maybe. Yes, come this way. Oh, she's trying to go to the front. Or did she say something? Thought I heard her say something. Cool. Calling at the base of a ladder is the easiest way to make her confused. Ah, gotcha. Up and away! We'll get you there quickly, madam. Oh, I couldn't think of something to say. Oh, she said no, she can do that now. Ah. See, that's another thing I think would be interesting, is if you were to talk to more, then we could have moments where, like, you have to sort of pay attention and learn what she's saying. Yeah, exactly, in her own language. That's what I mean, is, like, because she has her own language that we can't understand, both as playing the game and Eco himself in the game. I think it would be cool to, like, learn phrases and stuff. Yeah, you know it's no because she shakes her head, yeah. Maybe it's a little hard to see it, but... She did want help there, though. And, hold... Oh, what? Yeah, she does gasp, even though it's not a far fall. So it's like, don't worry. Don't worry, Yorda. That wasn't such a fall. Although we don't know her name is Yorda yet, I guess. Don't worry, stranger. It's not such a far fall after all. Well, you know what? I should have listened. Maybe she introduced herself and we just didn't recognize it because we didn't know the language. Like, maybe she says Yorda in the cutscene. I should have thought to listen to that. Well, we'll meet her mother pretty soon, and she tells it pretty straight. You know, I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead to, like, The Last Guardian, where you kind of have to... Where the creature just doesn't really, like... You don't know how to command the creature at all. And I guess it's supposed to learn? I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I remember part of the intention with Last Guardian is that you have these actions you can do and phrases that you can say, but the Guardian itself doesn't know what to make of any of it, so you kind of have to use them in a consistent way, and it's supposed to learn. I don't know how well that actually plays out in gameplay. I remember people complained a lot about Last Guardian. And, you know, I get that. People thought that they could play The Last Guardian the same way as these other games, of like running around and hitting monsters. And that's not what that game is about. Oh. She didn't even need me to lift her up. Until the speedrunners got it down. Yeah. That's... I have been largely spoiled on The Last Guardian because I watched a speedrun, which was basically the whole reason I wanted to do this playthrough, because the ending really got to me. And from there, I was like, I actually want to play this. Whoops. Yeah, like dropping from those ledges is very much Prince of Persia. That's what I really like that. The Sable Dragon Rook. It might be. Might be. It was on a GDQ. It was either at a GDQ or as one of their GDQ streams. It was very good. Sable Dragon Rook sounds familiar, but I don't know for sure that was them. But yeah. And I think it is always worthwhile to give a chance to a game that people really complained about when it looks like it's got some, like, genuine things going on. I don't know. That's a funny way to phrase something. Like, a game that people, like, widely panned, but it was made by a studio known for both this and Colossus. Like, you kind of have to see what it's like for yourself. Oh, the platform textures are super different. Oh, you mean of this crate? I don't remember what they looked like before. No? Oh, are you gonna do it yourself? Okay, go for it. Oh, you mean this area? It was all just brown, there was no grass? Oh, what's this? They changed the puzzle. Oh, that's new. Hang on. What's over here? Did I just, like, miss this the first time? Oh, it's a closed... It's a door that I need her to go through. Okay. Well, let's get you... let's get you over here, Yorda. Do I have to show her that she can make the jump? Look, you can make the jump and I'll catch you. Check it out. Okay, here's the nearest point to the thing. So maybe I stand. What? No? That's also new, but it's just for backtracking. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I want to check it out anyway. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Yorda. I can't move the crate any closer. Can I? Yeah, he isn't holding his hand out. Why isn't he holding his hand out? Like, I'm trying to stand somewhere. Like, so here's the nearest point. The nearest point, like, this way? Like directly... Oh, here we are. Yeah, he wasn't doing it before. I guess I'm closer here. Because I was standing, like, one brick down. You see, like, the bricks... on this thing. I was standing one brick down because I thought here is closer to the corner than, like, over here. But maybe the perspective is weird. So what you're saying, where would this area go back to, I wonder? Well, actually, we should go take a little save first, in case I die. It's like waving away. Okay, done. I forgot. I forget that I have like an actual model, that I have like an actual thing that I can move around now. I can dance to the music. Yeah, I want to see. I guess this goes back to. I'm trying to think where in the castle would this go back to? Oh. Cool. Well, let's go back. Oh, because the door... I guess if we went through here before, the bridge would be closed. Oh. And I just didn't even notice. I didn't even notice there was a switch to open that door. That's neat. You can go back and, like, visit old places. Enjoy the architecture. Okay, so I do... Now, this took me a while on the, which stream? It wasn't the first stream. I think it was the second stream, but I know what to do here now. We gotta go get the chandelier. Get the chandelier. Gotta go get the chandelier. Get the chandelier. We gotta go get the chandelier. Get the chandelier. Knock it down and take the crown. And light the blueberry bombs. I wonder why those bombs are blue. Is that like a Japanese thing? Because Zelda bombs are also blue. Or is it a Zelda reference? Were early gunpowder bomb, like explosives, wrapped in some kind of like blue paint? You think they're meant to be more gray? Maybe. I mean, we'll look at, I'll take a closer look when we get back to using them. Maybe they only look blue because of how drab the surroundings look otherwise. Oops. It's funny, they give you they give you like the circle button to walk, and I'm just like running everywhere. Oh. So before, I was able to just drop on this and my weight was enough to do it. But they decided, like, you have to be more active and actually knock down the whole thing yourself. Yeah. I'm appreciating the changes. Like I was saying, requiring you to be more active. And then we don't have to go through a loading screen if I take the chain. I think I can climb, like, I think I can jump across. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yo. I imagine there's some other instances of changes like that, and we're just not gonna... I'm not gonna know about them or recognize them, because I just didn't know. Oh wait, can I not get over there? I think I did this last time. And I realized that I have to go back through the loading screens. They are very quick, though. In fairness. Sorry. Oh, you can see me yawn. Oh no, I can't hide it. I can't hide anything. I can't be sneaky. I'm not even that tired, it's just one of those days. I guess I have to go down here anyway for the bombs. I think they also... You know what it was? It's... Yeah, don't they... They look kind of... To me, they look blue. Like, Eco's bracers are a much darker blue, but they... I can see they're kind of a gray. I think I also described them as being like blueberries, because of the little fuse sticking out of the top. And they're just these perfect spheres. Look like little blueberries. Here's a little blueberry bomb. Blueberry bam. Yorda, where'd you go? Oh. Oh, I see. She went over by the candles this time. Or maybe she did that last time, too. What? How do I... Because I climbed up on this before. Oh. Okay. Oh, I wanted to jump... Oh, I guess I can't jump away from ledges now. That was a thing in the previous version. Oh, this was a complaint I had last time. You're right. This is a contextual interaction. I thought I was supposed to get up there so I could swing at it, but it wants you to press circle. I feel like that's a little unusual in these games. There aren't a lot of contextual actions outside of, like, sit on the couch. But there's the occasional one like that one. It's not a big complaint, but it's the sort of thing that bothers me whenever I see it in a game. Where I'm like, I can already move the stick where I want it to go. And so in my mind, I just have to swing it or otherwise, like, walk around and get it close to the flame. But they want you to do it this way. Because, like, conversely, y'all remember the Jedi Knight series? Star Wars Jedi Knight? Where they had, if you had the lightsaber out, and you walked near a wall, or, like, any physical object in the area, like, you would... Okay, Yorda, let's quick go. Or if you walked into... If you, like, were able to, like, kind of just move the lightsaber... by, like, your positioning into a wall or something, then you would naturally, like, start carving out bits of the wall, or not really carving it out, but you would make marks on it and stuff. And I always thought that was really cool. Oh. Oh, this part. Okay, this part we just gotta run for it. Run for it, Marty! Oh, wait, did they change the layout a little? No, I think... Maybe they changed the spawning. Because I think I ran on the other side the first time. Quick! Go, 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 go! Oh, if only I could command her to run ahead and I could fight the monsters and hold them back. Wouldn't that be such a neat idea? Okay, I'm gonna watch this cutscene again, though. I think I should be watching the cutscenes in case anything's changed. That I didn't notice before. Yeah, am I right that her shawl, like, actually goes around her neck now? Like, there's this dark fabric around her neck. Because before it looked like the shawl, like, faded into her skin, but I think they changed it a little. Oh, weirdly enough, the idols require both of you. Interesting. Oh, the green magic. Oh, she said Yorda. There she is again. You know, I didn't think about it before, but I guess she's just here as like a projection or something. Because otherwise I feel like she would take some action if she was physically present here. But she's kind of like a shade. We can move the camera? Oh. It's just like Metal Gear. We can mess with the cutscenes. Wow. How rude. Your mother didn't even teach you to speak other languages? She's not a very good caretaker. I like these pictographic characters. It's neat. Wonder if that's like, I mean, originally kanji are derived from Han, Chinese Han characters, which were at one time pictographic. Although now they're so symbolic, like they don't really resemble what they were originally meant to symbolize. You know, I can pull this one, it'll be easier. It's so weird. We got... I wonder, actually, did this do camera control during cutscenes before Metal Gear Solid games did? Because I think I think you couldn't do it in Metal Gear 1, but in Metal Gear Solid 2, you could, like, move the camera around during cutscenes, I think. Or if not, you could do that in MGS3. Or no, you know what it was? If you went into first person in some MGS3 cutscenes, you could do that. You could mess with the camera. That's what I'm thinking of. Eco is just innovative in so many ways. Even when it comes to actually problematic people. Oh, hey. Is this a new couch? Or did I miss it before? But you know what? No, I don't know. I'll save here anyway. Oh, and I did read the translated manual from that you posted last time, Mantis. Which was that I thought it was neat that they describe the couches as being like they can hold up to 10. They can remember 10 places, up to 10 places, and you go revisit them. So I guess they realized that people weren't using it to actually revisit previous locations, which is maybe what their intention was, and why they included all these backtracking. Oh, Sons of Liberty was coming out at the same time, so they probably would have seen it happen at E3. Yeah. My thinking is that, because I don't remember if you can... I don't know Metal Gear Solid 2 that well. I don't think you could do... I think the first-person cutscene stuff was an MGS3 thing. Because I don't remember anything like that being in Metal Gear Solid 2. So I think maybe they, like, played on that idea in the next game. It could also just be convergent design. You've got this extra analog stick that normally controls camera movement. It certainly does in MGS3. I don't remember... I'm not actually sure that camera control was even in MGS2. Like, I don't know that the right stick would let you do that. Maybe it did. So... I'm thinking Ego did it first. Because there's nothing like that until Metal Gear Solid 3. And it's not the same, but it's a similar thing. There's some other game where I think you could mess around in it during the cutscenes. But I can't remember what. Probably more than one game, actually. Also, I just played this and I already forgot where to go, but I'll figure it out. Oh, wait, I remember. Now that the flames are lit, we can do it. Oh, Shadow of the Colossus did this too? Oh, I don't think I've ever tried. Maybe that's the game I'm thinking of. Maybe that's the other one. Oops. Sorry, Orta. I was looking at my posture on my 3D model. You seem to have good posture, though. Guess your mom is doing one thing right. Oh, so many bombs. For whatever reason, maybe because it's relevant recently, for a second I thought when you said Shadow that you're referring to Shadow the Hedgehog. And I was like, really? Shadow the Hedgehog let you mess around in the cutscenes? Sonic Team really being innovative here. Oh hey, there we did like I was imagining with Jedi Knight games, where I didn't have to swing the stick as long as the fire is close enough to the fuse. It just works. Oh, I remember this. Let's see, because there's a couch here. I think we can get to it first. I think this is the first part of the game where we have to fight, and I was really struggling with it. So we'll see how, we'll see how it's different now that the shadows take less damage. Oops. Sorry about that. I just had to snap my neck a little bit. This is no time for sitting. I know you really like Brian Jordan Alvarez, or whatever his name is. But this is no time for it. Oh, got me. You know, the, there's a guy who does this. Oh no! Oh, am I really gonna screw up this early? I think she's gone. I don't think I'm gonna get her in time. No, I don't want to be made of stone. Come on. I think if I stay up here, then that's actually smart. Because I can rescue her really quickly if she gets taken. Oh, I could have swore I hit him. Where's he taking to a different one? Where'd she go? I couldn't move. Oh, okay. I should have guessed that they would go somewhere different. It isn't smart that they fly so low to the ground, but it does make it easier to rescue her. Yeah, they changed how shadows work. They always go to the farthest pool now, rather than to, like, a specific one. Oh, or to the closest. Yeah, they got smarter. I feel like that's a good trade-off for making them take fewer hits. I thought that there was, like, a designated pool that they would go to, so I clearly wasn't paying attention. God, this feels so brutal when you don't do it. When you don't do a combo and you're just doing the same attack. Somehow that feels more violent. Like, maybe because it feels like a struggle. And you're just going like, no, no, no. Okay, and then that box is there. I feel like I'm gonna push this box to this side this time. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, no damage from spiders. Which they never seemed to be much of a problem before, but now that they don't do... It feels a little weird that they don't do anything now. They just kind of like wander around. Whoops. Oh. We got a little echo, Eco. I wonder if I can, like, get ahead in this area. Curious. Or do the shadows show up as soon as you come out of here? I feel like they show up when I move the blocks. Ah, see, I've got a plan. Instead of having to travel all the way up this room 2 times, I go up once. And then, on my way climbing back down, I can get the box. I'm gonna test my luck and with Yorda getting, being by herself for a little too long. Yeah. Well, the spiders are very conditional now. In some ways, they restrict Yorda's movement because she doesn't want to move across their path. And they have a chance... Oh! They have a chance to become a bipedal enemy. If she does. Interesting. Because, yeah, don't they... They can, like, merge together into, a bigger shadow, right? Like, that's how the shadows work. Like, I feel like it was the case where... In at least one encounter, I saw, like, one like, spindly shadow and a bunch of little spiders, and then the spiders sort of didn't show up again, but there was, like, another spindly guy. Oh. Where did she go? Oh, she went all the way over there? Oh, good grief. This is so dangerous fighting over here. I could take my own advice from previous streams and like use my knuckle to hit the square button instead of the flesh on my thumb, because it's like kind of stressing out my thumb a little bit. Okay, cool. Okay. Gosh. I wish you stayed a little closer. Here I was trying to save some time, and instead I really put the whole mission at risk. Alright, here we go. But now... I've already lifted up the platform area. And I just have to swing on, swing away. It's just like in Signs. There's a walking phoenix. Okay. Gosh. Wait, do we get attacked again here? I feel like we do. Which normally, there was like a little break in between, but maybe I can actually like get her up here. Quick. Don't wait. Get up here and we'll blast open the thing. Oh, weird. Oh no, there's just a fight in here. Oh, we can move the camera. Wow. Quick. Speed run. I changed the sequence of events. Have you never done this before? Or are you impressed that I figured it out? Because think about it. There was nothing... I was thinking about it. There's... Oh, we're at the windmill. Yeah. So I was thinking about it because there's no reason why you can't just go all the way to the top of that room. Oh, or you're saying the monster should have triggered sooner? Is that what you mean? That it's not normal? Interesting. Oh, is this different? It is. They want me to travel further. Or at least I think so. I thought I could walk up those steps and get on here sooner. I mean, do people not normally do the, do people not normally skip ahead to the top and pull the chain down? Or was the game weirded out because Yorda hadn't climbed down into that middle area yet. Oops. Oh wow, I can just like climb off. Oh, the whole windmill puzzle's changed. That's interesting. They want you to get onto the windmill more. Yeah, yeah. Because I would think that if you're speedrunning this, you would do exactly what I just did. Maybe this is some like weird new tech. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot about this part. Although it does feel like maybe they want me to go on the windmill sooner. Here's Platypede out here fooling the experts. 10 things eco experts don't want you to know. 4 out of 10 doctors hate it. 4 out of 10 doctors hate it. But yeah, I was surprised. I was like, what? Aren't the monsters supposed to show up? You think they rely on the usual script because Yorda gets transported to the bottom floor if she's in the room when you pull that chain down. Oh. Yeah. So instead the trigger happened at the wrong time. Okay, now let's get the lineup this time. There we go. Attaboy, Eco. I gotta be careful because I think I can shimmy off here if I go too far. I want to wait until it's a little more than 45 degrees. There we go. Hey, there we go. I wasn't sure that would work because previously I wasn't able to jump away from clinging on a ledge because of the way the ledge climbing works now. But it did work. Also, I kind of like that you can just go straight here and skip that couch if you're feeling brave. But I'm not feeling brave. The way I managed with the trigger is unique. Oh, interesting. My video shall stand on YouTube as a testament to I don't know what. I wonder if it works in the US version. It's pretty near the beginning of the game too, so you could test this out without much trouble. This is so... Like, I don't think about it because it's a video game, and it's like, oh, well, the game wouldn't, like, punish me by letting her fall there. But if you think about it out of that context, it's like, oh my gosh. It should be so, harrowing. She's dangling off the ledge by just one hand. Because you think about it, holding a person by one hand from, like, their whole body weight is not great. Even though Eco is supposedly stronger than a normal child, like Yorda, we don't know that about Yorda. She's so afraid of the creatures that she probably isn't. Oh wow. And she did that all on her own. There are 2 demos where you could in fact do that in a traumatized some players. Oh, where you could drop her? Oh. Because I found their demo discs on various places that I've looked. I wonder if that was a feature in there. Oh god. I shouldn't. But I'm going to try something. Because I have to know. I'm too curious for my own good. Okay, no. I had to know. You cannot intentionally drop her. And that's fair, because that would be like... I don't know what it's called. I think there's a term for it. But in video game design, basically, if you let your players do something, if your players are able to do something in the game, they will do it, and you need to be responsible for that. Oh, close camera. Oh, she gets confused again. Okay, I'll pull you up here. But basically, I can understand why they removed that, because it's like, well, if you allow your players to do that, then you're responsible for players like dropping Yorda off the cliff, right? If you can do that in a game. Like, if you can kill anybody in a Dark Souls game, then you are responsible for allowing the player to do that. Arguably, you want them to do that because you allowed it within the game. And there's room for, like, bugs and stuff where players are able to do stuff you didn't intend, but it would be really... It's like a bad... Like, from a development point of view, it's like... From a designer point of view, you need to take responsibility for that kind of decision. Oh yeah, Ika would never... He says such a big heart. Yeah, it's true. And there's that big word, ludonarrative dissonance again. I feel like I haven't heard that. I feel like I haven't heard it used lately. People aren't talking about ludobubbly gumbly boots. Okay. Oh no, they're gonna take. Oh wait, they're taking her away to this. Okay, that's fine. I thought they were gonna take her away like to upper level somewhere. Gosh. You see what I mean with the, like, single repeated swing being more brutal? It's like when somebody, it's like the sort of inelegance of it. Used it because of kind of a meme. Yeah, a little bit. There's like a legitimate space to talk about the topic, but it's also like, it's so muddled because everybody was jumping on the bandwagon of, like, anything I don't like about a game design is ludonarrative dissonance, and maybe not understanding what it is supposed to mean. I think terminology is useful and important. Okay, are there more? Oh no, we're done. No, there are more, but where? I mean, hey, if they're... The little pool down here is gone, so if they go after Yorda and fly her up here, then that actually saves me a lot of time. That's like a skip. Oh, is it just the spiders? Okay, spider triggered the music, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is maybe I killed 2 spiders and maybe the third one is just like... The third ones are just hanging around. Oh, they vanish on their own after a bit? Yeah. I got the impression that me coming up to them kind of maybe triggered them to disappear. But I remember, these areas, this area was bricked up before, and I think you said this is a vantage point now in the fuller releases. So let's go see what's over here. Ah. Look back on what you have done. What you have accomplished. That's cool. So it wasn't, like, I guess they could have included this originally, because we're not able to see any geometry that we aren't supposed to. It just was bricked up for whatever reason. That's neat. And I feel like, I seem to remember Colossus having some moments like this, where you just encounter a thing, and it exists on its own, of its own accord. It doesn't really mean anything. But here, because there are loading screens in between areas, it feels more meaningful. Also, I love this framing, the way that they've done this sort of programmistic camera, you have it looking down the hallway to watch her appear. I also never really noticed, but she seems to glow, doesn't she? Even in the shadows, she's like glowing. So there's something strange about her and her mother. Not just her mother is kind of strange on her own. She's like some kind of a magical lady. I don't want to say a witch because that carries connotations that may not be fair and that are judgmental. But Yorda definitely has magic stuff, like more than like imbued into her, I guess. They didn't have time to make the architecture line up for the graveyard, so that's why it was bricked up. Oh, okay. The North American version, if you looked up, the balconies weren't placed there yet. Oh, you're right. The balconies would be the one part that are missing, wouldn't they? I didn't think of that part. I just mean if you were able to look at the... all I was thinking is that if you were able to look at the graveyard from that vantage point, then... I didn't even think to call it a graveyard, but that's what it is. Oh, and you know, now that I'm coming back here, now that I know the solution, the camera does change to highlight the hole. Maybe that's a new thing, though. Also, still appreciate the camera change here. Oh, can she not see me? Here, I'll stand on this edge. I can't get there right now. Oh, what does that remind me of? There's some game where, like, a character is like... You command a character to go somewhere and they're like, I can't get there right now. I can't get there from here. Maybe it's like an RTS or something. That's a common thing. Like, I don't know how to do that. It reminded me of that. Just Yorda being like, words I don't understand, shake her head. Right, I keep forgetting I can just move the camera around and survey the area. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it probably was a point and click. That's true. Wish I could remember which one, though. I haven't played a lot. I've played, like, Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Yeah, here's this mysterious switch. Must be for later. Oops. Okay. I did want to drop down, but I guess I was running. Oh, maybe that's a use for the walking button. Walk towards a ledge and he'll drop down instead of running off of it. It's funny, Eco has arguably more grip strength than Wander, because he doesn't have a bar that comes up. How about that? He doesn't have to worry about this. Also, I just realized in 1 hour, I got as far as I did in like 2 streams. 2-hour streams. That's crazy. This kid is crazy strong. Yeah, that's true. They even say in the manual that he's stronger than a normal child. He can fall a greater distance and not die. And he's able to, like, not get just immediately killed by the shadow monsters. So it makes sense. Uh-oh. I was saying that to the creature. Oh, I thought she got grabbed. Gotta be smarter about this jumping attack. Beware my jumping attack. What? Where the heck is she going? What? Is there another one somewhere? Camera. Hello? Oh, there she is. Okay, is she getting out on her own or is she still dying? She's still dying. No! I can't get her out. Oh, this is very dangerous. I don't want to... I mean, they arguably let me skip the puzzle this way. I didn't have to help her up. They already brought her here. I wonder if that... The fact that they go to further away areas, I wonder if that potentially breaks things. Like, could we sit on the couch right now, or is she too scared? Oh. Okay, it can fly, so it's not going to die down there. I was like, it's not going to just fall to its death, right? Yeah, she's too scared to use the couch. Because so far I think no, that's not true. I was thinking for some reason that we never got to an area with enemies and a couch to sit in, but we had multiple ones before. I just never tried to sit on the couch during combat. Because why would I? Why would you? Well, this is where I got to last time, and I think, I'm gonna sit on the couch again so we get the music. But I think this is a good place to stop, and, I should reassess my computer, because it's been running at about... It's been fluctuating around 80 degrees Celsius. Multiple CPU sensors are reporting 80, 81, 82 Celsius, and that's scary. So maybe there's a better option, I don't know. If anybody knows a better option for, open source or free, VTube software, VTuber kind of software that runs on Linux, that's important, then I'm happy to investigate. Because I still have a Windows computer, but I can't stream off of it. And since I'm already capturing... And since I'm already using my capture card on the HDMI signal from the RetroTink and the PS2, I can't use my Windows computer to, like, pipe it in. Because that's... If I was playing, like, a PC game, I could potentially just have this... I could have my model... This. Wow. I can have this running on my other computer and just capture the video output, but I can't do that. So I'd love to know if there's another thing. Or if I just need like a different version of VC Face or a different Lutris config. Because yeah, I'm surprised. It should be using the GPU. But, like, I have like a decently powerful computer, so it could just be that I have bad, cooling. I mean, to be fair, I think I was running... Was it, the last time I was playing, Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a long time ago. But the last time I was playing it on this computer, with the current configuration I have, it was running pretty hot too. Like, the GPU is running hot. So, maybe there's something to be done there. Well, at any rate, thank y'all for joining me. This is a very short stream. I thought I would at least have 2 hours worth. But I want to continue from where we left off last stream on Monday. Unless I have something else planned. Assuming plans are normal. Which I think they should be. I mean, things are not exactly normal right now, but if I have to reschedule for Tuesday, then I will do it. Otherwise, thank y'all for joining me. I can actually look right at you now. It is I, the Platy Pete. I see you. Tracking's not great, but it's good enough, right? So yeah, thank y'all again, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.